telephone is like this stupid cord. Gosh darn it. Good morning, how you doing? How are you? Mm. Can't find the thing I'm ever looking for. How you doing today? How is everyone? Happy, I don't even know what day we're in. I don't even know what day I'm in. What day is it today, y'all? Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I'm getting a little bit of late start to my day. I just laid in bed today and I didn't freaking want to even get up. I was just like laying there like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this. I just wanted to stay in bed, man. That's the luxuries of having your own place. The luxuries of having your own place is you can sleep as long as you want to. That's what I miss, man. I miss that. I cannot find every time I'm trying to find my iPad, my iPhone, my iWatch, whatever you call these freaking things. I can never find it. This is every freaking morning. Every morning. I don't care. I'm just fucking tired. I'm tired. I don't think I'm even gonna freaking worry about it at this point. I just don't like to work out without it. I don't know what it's at, and I don't even care at this point. Morning. How's everyone today? I don't know where it's at, and I don't even care, to be honest. So what? Oh well. Good morning. How doing well about yourself? I'm doing fine. I'm just waking up. A hump day for me. Thursday is the end of my work week. Oh, nice. Oh my God. Excuse me. Thursday is the end of your work week. Must be nice. Nice work week for you. This is what I do every morning, how I start my day. I'm leaving a little bit late today. I'm on the late side. I kind of was dragging my behind a little bit. I didn't want to get out of bed. I wanted to stay in there at least for another 2 hours. But that's the luxury of having your own space. You can kind of sleep how late you want to, get up when you feel like it. You know how it is. Let me get that stupid You know how it is, right? I got a 9 to 5 today, so I think I'll just go straight to the gym, do my little, workout. I wanted to just do a slow walk today for 30 minutes, but I don't know where my iPod, my Apple Watch charger is, because that stupid thing is always dead. Always dead. Like always. I have to charge that dumb thing every day. But morning everybody. How are you guys doing today? I see 17 people watching me. If you guys don't mind, when you come in the door, can you just give me a thumbs up automatically? When you come in, please, if you support what I'm doing. I talk about my homeless journey every single day. This is what I do every morning. I pretty much do a live stream between 5 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. every day, pretty much. On my days off, I may run like a 2-hour live stream. I live stream every day and I just talk about my life, my goings-ons. I do live in a homeless shelter in the United States of America. So I just talk about my life. And if you guys are interested in that, just give me a thumbs up. Support the channel. Thank you so much. Let me know where you guys are coming from, where y'all watching from, what state or country you're in. Let me know down below. Let me know if you make content. If you make content of something I may be interested in, I may check you out. Just let me know. I support people that support me as well. So if you do make content, just let me know. And when I get time, I will go check out what you got going on. I'll check that out when I have the time. I don't always have the time to sit around and watch YouTube videos like I used to anymore. So, but I'm an avid YouTube watcher. I've been watching YouTube videos for almost over 20 years. So, faithfully, like watching YouTube. I love YouTube. I do have a TikTok. I have other social media platforms, but I do not share them because I don't want people in my life like that. So, some of my social media stuff is kind of personal, so I just keep it to myself. But I'm leaning away from social media. The only thing I pretty much do is TikTok and I do YouTube, and that's pretty much the only thing I socialize in right now. I do have another YouTube channel that was monetized and now it's not monetized, but I used to make content over there. And I stopped making content on that channel because I had a lot of family that found my channel throughout the years and they follow me on that channel. And when I had that channel, when I became homeless, I was like, oh, I'm going to go over there and talk about my homeless situation. And my family was just doing just a whole bunch of watching. They would watch me and they would all get together and just gossip. So I stopped that and I said, well, let me just make another channel. That way nobody knows where I'm at. They can't find me unless I go viral. So, yeah. So here I am. I don't think I'm gonna get no coffee this morning, y'all. I think I'm gonna give it a break. I'm gonna give it a little break. So if I get coffee almost every day, I'm spending over $10 a week, like over $10 a week, maybe almost $20 a week on coffee. So, I mean, $2.50 is not a lot of money, but I honestly don't really need it every day. You know what I mean? I just like the taste of it. So, and of course, the bird crap all over my car again this morning. So I'm like, every time I park under this tree, I come outside and I got bird crap all over my car. I don't know if they're seagulls. The guy in the shelter was like, yeah, they're seagulls. And I'm like, seagulls? And the trees are kind of like real, like baby trees. So I'm like, how do seagulls, how do they, I don't know where they, I guess they roost in trees at night, I guess. I'm guessing they roost in trees, but I thought like smaller birds roost in smaller trees. I said seagulls are kind of big. They're like big birds. So I'm like, wow, okay. But I'm on my journey I got to go to work today. I work at 9 to 5 today, which is great. I love that shift. 9 to 5 is my best shift that I like to work. That's like my favorite time. I hate when I have that afternoon shift. I don't like that too much, but I got a 9 to 5 today, you guys. So we're going to get to that. I kind of really don't want to go to the gym today. I should just keep on going and just do me a 30-minute walk somewhere. I think that'll be easier for me today. That way I don't have to like rush and move fast to get to the gym, get sweaty, take a shower, and be to work by 9. Figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch today. I don't even know. I have no idea. That's the thing too I hate about not having my own place to sleep in and to being able to make whatever I want to make, like for lunch. Whatever I made for dinner was what I bought to work, like the next day. So I miss cooking. I can't wait to get back in the kitchen and cook again. Cook nice, hearty meals, my vegetables. You know what I mean? Just have healthy food to eat. Being on the road, not eating so healthy out here, to be honest. And I don't like that, but I gotta do what I have to do for now. Yesterday while I was at work, I had oodles and noodles and I do have noodles in my car, so I'll probably just eat those today for lunch. I think tomorrow I'll get some bread for like peanut butter and jelly. I just have to have fast stuff. I'm not eating hamburgers every day. You know what I mean? And it's expensive when you got to eat on the road. It's too expensive to be out here eating every day, but you have to eat. And I'm not at the shelter until like it's time to go to bed, so I can't really eat the food that they have because I'm not there. So I spend all my money on food and gas. That's it, food and gas. That's all where my extra money goes, to food and gas. So I'm like, how do y'all expect us to like save money to move out and find a place when all my money is going towards getting to work and eating? So, but anything's possible. I'm not, shunning anything. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I can't read y'all comments while I'm driving, so when I get to a stop sign or a red light or something, I will stop and read the comments. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm ignoring you, because I'm not. So I'm not ignoring anybody. And sometimes it depends on where I'm driving at. The Wi-Fi starts acting up, and that just happens. So I can't help that either. But yeah, I mean, this is my morning. This is what I do every day. It's kind of boring. I kind of was like laying in bed today, like, oh my God, I got to do this crap again. Tired of this. But when I get my own place again, eventually I'm going to be tired of that too. Like, whatever we do, we're going to get tired of. Like, bad or good. Bad or good, whatever we do, we are going to get tired of it. So, but it was chilly this morning. It wasn't cold. It was just a lot of nice wind blowing. So it felt really good. The fresh air felt nice. Fresh air felt really, really nice. They have this hotel over here that's called Veterans something. So I guess the veterans live there. It's like an old hotel that they turned into I guess they turned it into like a little mini apartment for the veterans, which is nice. They need more of those for the veterans. You got to support the vets, right? They need more of places like that, because there's a lot of homeless veterans too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of homeless veterans. Something is telling me to go get me a coffee, but I'm really not. I don't feel like stopping. I'm tired of stopping. There's a lady in Wawa that she's there every single day, and she's really nice, really friendly, really nice personality. So I speak to her every morning because I see her every morning. So it's like this little mini Wawa that I go to. But she's really, really nice, really friendly lady. She's like that with every customer. So I like her attitude. I like your attitude, darling. So I'm gonna just get closest to the job, get like close to the job as I can, and then I'm gonna get out and do a 30-minute exercise. Maybe I can get an hour walk in, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep on going. We gonna keep on moving. We gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on moving. We're gonna keep on. And I got cereal there. I do believe I have milk. So I have some stuff at work that I can have for breakfast, even though I'm not like a big breakfast person. But if I was in my apartment, some days I would get up, like I would make bacon and eggs and toast and stuff like that on days that I was like off. So, but good morning, everybody. I see 14 people watching me. How are you guys doing today? How was your night? How are y'all week? How's your week going so far? Somebody in the chat said that their weekend starts on Thursdays, which is nice. Must be nice, darling. My weekends doesn't start until uh, Saturday night, so I'm off Sunday and Mondays, which is fine. I mean, I don't do nothing. I go to church on Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna go to church this Sunday though. Sometimes when I don't feel the vibes, I just don't go. It's a lot going on that I don't share, so some days I be going through it, battling within myself, having these thoughts. But for the most part, I'm not getting any stop signs except, well, red light except for now. Except for now, it's almost the rush hour. People are going to work. People are going to work. Yes, from Florida. Hello. Yes, vet here myself. Support all the organizations who support I support the veterans as well. Good morning. How nice. May I ask what you enjoy cooking? I cook whatever. I cook everything. Florida here, and yes, I always make YouTube content. Yeah, the veterans is called. I think it's called Veterans Haven or something like that, and I think it's only been there for about 2 years. So, um, I wish I could see what it looks like over there. You know what I mean? I'm so nosy, like I'm curious about it. But I know a lot of people say they don't support the vets because I guess there's so many that you can't support everybody, like homeless people. I believe the veterans should be supported first, and then they support the homeless. I think they should find out how you became homeless first. And I'm not saying that, oh, it depends on how you became homeless is how they should help you. Like, no, everybody should be helped, right? Nobody should be on the streets cold or hungry or freezing or anything. So I support the homeless shelters. Like, when this is over, I'm going to, like, probably volunteer at a homeless shelter just to give back, right? And I also signed up. This is what I did, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. And they didn't even call me back yet, right? So I'm in a laundromat and I see a flyer hanging up. And the flyer said, you can volunteer for hospice. So I was like, oh, wow, that's interesting. And then some people would be like, oh my God, I would be scared of that. Someone's actually really dying. I could see myself doing that once or twice a week, like one hour, 2 hours. What is that going to hurt me on my day off or something like that? So I signed up to be a hospice volunteer, and I think that's an interesting little. Because I never volunteered for nothing in my life. Everything I've always done, it's always been for pay, right? So sometimes you have to give back your time in the community for free. Like sometimes you can't always just think of getting paid for things. So I was like, I could be a hospice volunteer. I wouldn't mind going in to encourage someone or talk to them. Because some people that's in hospice, they don't have anybody. We should support everyone. No person should be left behind in America. I believe that too. I just wish everybody else in the world believed that. Because people are selfish and they just care about themselves. So and yesterday when I was at work, right? So when a customer came up to make her payment, she had a finance order that I had to do the paperwork for that. So one of the persons that sells the product to the customer came up and they were just talking about like, swimming in the ocean and stuff like that, the beaches. So the lady was like, oh, I don't go to this specific beach because this beach is dirty. So one of the girls that was on the finance order for her that I was working with yesterday, she was like, "Oh, icky, icky, icky! I don't go to this beach because it's nasty. That beach is dirty. I don't like to go to that beach." So then the other lady was like, "Yeah, because a whole bunch of bums be there. Like the bums are there." So I kind of looked at her twice. She didn't really even see me looking because she was over there having a conversation. But I was taken aback the way that she was like, "Yeah, the bums are there," and I'm looking at her like bums, and I'm looking at her like. Since you don't know, I live in a homeless shelter, so I guess you consider me a bum too, huh? I'm just saying how people talk and things that come out of their mouth, and they don't think about who they could offend by saying what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at her like, since you could be a bum tomorrow, you don't even know. This bum that you're talking about could be you next week. I just looked at her. I'm not going to say nothing to her because nobody at my job knows my situation. And I keep it to myself anyway, but I was like, bums. I'm looking at her like, bums. Are you saying someone's a bum? But I was like, wow, that's how people perceive homeless people. The bums are down there. You just look at us as bums. And I'm not your typical homeless person anyway, but I just looked at her like those bums that you're talking about, they could have lost their husband, they could have lost their wife, they could be battling addiction. Like you don't know never know why that person is a bum, quote unquote, in your mind. So people just really crack me up, especially when they know nothing about being a homeless person and what that all comes with. Like, shut the heck up. You think your life is perfect? Shut up. It could be you next week. You the one telling people at the job how you stay with a roommate. You're one roommate away from being a bum yourself. People just really freaking piss me off. Yes, we do all should volunteer in our own ways. Wow, some people don't realize how easy it can be for anyone to be homeless overnight. Most Americans can easily fall into hard times. Yeah, so I'm looking at this lady, and I respect her, but she runs her mouth a bit too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at her, the bums, the bums, the bums. People just think people are homeless bums because of. I mean, a lot of the times it is because of our choices, right? That's a fact. It's because of our choices that we made. But some people out here are out there because they had no choice, right? They lost it because they don't have a choice. So either way, you put yourself there or you didn't have a choice. It doesn't matter. Stop judging people for being homeless. Because there's a lot of homeless people that got their stuff together. I look like an average person. Like when I go to work, they look at me as, oh, she's a customer service person. She has to do my finances. She has to do this. But they wouldn't even think of me as being home as going to a homeless shelter every single night. They wouldn't even look at me like that. I couldn't even imagine. You don't even look like I don't look like you're homeless bum, huh? Yeah, I go to the gym every day. Every day I exercise. I walk. Today I'm not going to the gym though. To be honest, I'm not going to the gym today. I don't feel like it. Excuse me, y'all. I don't like to blow my nose in front of people, but sorry, I don't like to do this. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read your comment as soon as I get to a red light. Okay? Like I said before, I don't want you guys to be thinking I'm not reading your comments. Like somebody was like, what's the use of doing a live stream if you can't respond back to us? Like I can't respond if I'm driving my car. So as soon as I get to a red light or a stop sign, I will read the next comment. I got 24 people watching me. Thank you guys. I already see 11 thumbs up. If you guys could give me some more. If you came into the room and you haven't given me a thumbs up already, that would be great. That supports my channel. That helps me grow. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I am up this morning, headed to the gym, but I don't think I'm going to the gym today. I think I'm just going to do a slow walk today. I had a really good workout yesterday. I stretched, did a little bit of yoga. I did my cardio. I lifted a little bit of weights. So I did good yesterday. I'm really doing good with this gym stuff. It's just engraved in my bloodstream now. Like I don't even feel right if I don't go to the gym every day. Like I know some people are like, well, you got to give your body a rest. I do. I give my body a rest like once a week. So I give my body a rest at least once a week, maybe twice. It depends, but it's just a part of my life now. And not only for like the way I look, I do it for my mental health really now, for like my mental capacity to keep my mental mind sharp. I don't want to lose my mind out here. So yeah, I do it really for my mental, not really for my body. I mean, of course, I need to lose more of this stomach that I have, but for the most part, I'm in it for the mental capacity. Just pulled over for a second. Whitney, how are you? There are four people all separated who didn't know each other. Went to check on the trash, so I unloaded 40 trash bags of cans to them, and they helped each other take them to return it all. That was nice. Yes, the financial crisis in 28 almost financially destroyed me, and I had my home foreclosed on, and the banks did not care. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. So I can relate. Whitney, last night, I'm reading the comments kind of backwards. Last night at 2 a.m., I was up there cleaning and kept bags of cans for the deposit in our bank post storage. And when we see people digging for cans at the park behind our place, we give them. Oh, that's nice. I spent years homeless and financially have a place with my husband, and we were never bad people and hard, who just ended up a bad financial position without anyone who could or would help us. Yeah, it's hard out here. Wow, some people don't realize how easy it can be for anyone to be homeless overnight. Most Americans can easily fall into hard times. Yes, we all should volunteer. Yeah, everybody has a story. Yeah, people don't realize how close they are and really are being homeless. And there's nearly enough people for them because people treat them like an eyesore. I hate it. Yeah. When that lady at the job said something last night about the bums are there, I just looked at her. I gave her that the evil little eye, and I just looked at her. I was ready to say in my head, "Do you even fucking know? Like you're working right now. You're making good money, but a lot of people out here aren't. And I'm not saying that you should even feel sorry for people. Like I don't even want you to feel sorry for me. Just don't treat people like that. I don't care who they are, black, white, Spanish, Chinese, whoever. People deserve housing. We deserve to live in a house, regardless of how we lost it. Now, if you're a chronic homeless person and you're constantly like making mistakes in life and you're constantly being homeless, well, that's a different story. But that person still doesn't deserve to be out in the cold. Like, you know what I mean? We making mistakes, we clean up our mistakes, and we make change, right? We make change for the better. But being judged and talked about, because I get judged because they're like, oh, you don't look like a homeless person. You got a nice car. There's a lot of homeless people out here with cars. There's people living in their cars. So have some sympathy for someone, because it could be you. A lot of people could have had their spouse pass away, their husband, who was the one making all the money in the household. He passed away. He's deceased. You don't never know what can happen from day to day, man. People's health fail, health go awry. You can't work your job anymore because my health went. And I'm not doing nothing but getting older every single day, and I keep praying to God He can keep me, keep my health good, keep my mind sharp. It's just hard to try to hang on out here. It's really hard. Really, really hard to try to keep it hanging on. But it's possible, you know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. If you guys are here watching, good morning. I am your homeless single woman. I've been living in a homeless shelter now for almost a month. And I do work a full-time job, but it's just not enough for me to go out here and find me an apartment or something like that. It's just not enough. So I feel like I feel like I'm starting my life over again. I feel like I'm a 20-year-old, like moving out of my parents' house, like trying to figure out life. But sometimes, even in the middle of your life, it depends on like how old you are. It doesn't matter, but it feels like I'm restarting my life. Like I'm starting from scratch. Like, you know what I mean? Like I graduated from high school. I'm starting everything over again. I just feel like I'm starting fresh again. Like sometimes you have to reboot your life and start over again, and that's where I'm at with mine. And I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not ashamed. I don't go around telling people at my job that I'm homeless and that I live in a shelter because it's none of their business. But for the most part, I don't share this. I only share this on YouTube. And I know a lot of people are like, well, your friends or family could find it. I don't really care. If they find it, they find it. Maybe they might be able to like gain some knowledge from my situation and my story and say, hey, everybody that's homeless is not like a terrible person. Everybody that's homeless is not a drug addict. Everybody that's homeless is not a loser, not a bum. If you guys know anybody that's homeless right now, you have any friends or relatives or anybody that you know that may be out here in the streets, that may be living in their cars, but most people are not going to tell that side of their story in their life because some people are embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all like, oh, are you embarrassed? I'm not really embarrassed. I tell my story to the internet, to the social media. The only way that people would find out at my job that I am living in a homeless shelter if I happen to go viral. And the chances of that are slim to none. So, and not that I'm trying to go viral, not that I want to go viral, but I think everybody, try to get their videos pushed out there as much as they can. So, I'm just letting y'all know now, the video is going to start probably getting a little choppy. So if you guys fall off, that's okay, but I'm starting to drive in these trees. I'm starting to get into these wooded areas. So it's probably going to start getting choppy. And if you guys happen to leave, you just drop off. That's all right. And I'll just see you another day. But if you guys fall off, I'm sorry. I can't really help that. But I do try to get these live streams out there for everybody and for myself as well. I'm trying to grow my channel. And my channel is growing. I get new subscribers pretty much every single day. So it's getting choppy. Thank you for the hearts. I see the hearts coming in, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I cannot help the fact that the videos start when I start driving around these trees. I can't. You're not going to be homeless for long. You don't seem crazy, but you do have a New York accent. Do I have a New York accent? You think so? Maybe you should get out of there. Get out of where? Get out of the shelter. I was staying in a homeless shelter, then I was given an apartment. You're jealous. Many are though and crazy on top of it. Good morning, everybody. shadow of death, I will feel evil. Yea, though I walk through the valley, yea, though I walk through the valley. I hope everybody's doing awesome this morning. I hope you guys had a good night, a safe sleep. I can't wait to the apartment. I can't wait until I'm able to get the heck out of this place. I would be so excited. I would be so excited and so happy about it. The outcome is amazing. The outcome is great. I had washed my face this morning. I didn't put on any lotion, so my skin actually feels like sandpaper. So I'm going to put some lotion on. My hands are dry. I'm just dried out. I need water. It's nothing like washing your face early in the morning. My face feels so nice and clean. Good morning. I didn't get no coffee, y'all. I didn't get no coffee this morning. I think I'm going to wait till I get to work because I had plenty of coffee there. I did coffee and be in a good mindset, ready to work. I get off at 5 o'clock, and that's my favorite shift to work is 9 to 5 because um, I just love getting off early. I don't like that shift, y'all. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like working a mid shift, but I'm going to go do it because I need to. I need to get my money. I need to get my money. I need to go get my money. But I hope everybody has a really good day. Today's Wednesday, I think. Is today Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Yesterday was my first day back to work, so happy Wednesday to everyone. I hope you guys all have a really good and productive day. Don't let anybody at work take you over the edge. I mean, it happens to me almost every day. People just really be pissing me off. But I keep quiet. I learn to bite my tongue. I learned to not have a response because, at work, right, you can't respond. But I had some really awesome news yesterday, y'all. Guess what? One of my supervisors, he's resigning. Isn't that always great? He's such a negative person. He's not really the greatest supervisor. He spreads a lot of nonsense around the job, and he's just one of those nonsense type bosses. And a lot of the reasons why like workplaces are toxic are because of toxic managers. And HR, they don't see that. They don't see that, a lot of the managers are the problem. So yeah, a lot of the managers are the problem, are the issue of why the team is so toxic because the managers are toxic. So he just called me yesterday and he was like, "Oh, I just wanted to let you know that I am resigning coming this Friday." And I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more happy. I couldn't be more thrilled. So I'm on the phone just trying to hold myself back from the excitement of seeing him move on to something else. I was so happy. Are you driving? Sure, I am driving. Yes, I am. I'm going to the gym. Well, I'm probably not going to go to the gym today, but I'm headed to work. I'm going to go exercise. I'm probably just going to go do a slow walk today, and then I'm going to work, you guys. Yes, I am driving. I do this every single morning, so I hope you come back and watch. I hope you can come back and watch me. Good morning. I'm here every single day, and I'm a homeless woman. I live in a homeless shelter here in the United States of America. Do you guys know any homeless people? Do you guys see homeless people every day? I'm sure you do, because I see them. I see homeless people out here walking every day up and down the pike with their bags, with carts, with everything because they're homeless. Some homeless people don't want to live in a homeless shelter. Some of them rather stay in the streets than live in a homeless shelter. So yes, this is my story, and I'm going to always come up here every day and I'm going to talk about it because this is something in the world that needs to be talked about more. It needs to be talked about. So I'm going to be the person to talk about it. I mean, there's a lot of homeless people making content about homelessness, so I'm just not embarrassed. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. I'm not anything. I talk about my life. I try to bring awareness to the homeless issue here in America. There's a lot of homeless people of every race, every culture. So that's what I do over here. So I hope that you guys can continue to come back and just watch and support. Give me a thumbs up. Show me some love. say good morning. I do talk back. I can't always talk back because I am driving, so I really don't look at the comments when I'm driving. So, but when I get to like a red light or something or a stop sign, I do go back into the comments and I do read them. And if you guys make content, let me know what you got going on your YouTube channel, and I will screenshot it and I will go back and I'll support you, especially to the people that I see come here every day. There's some people that are kind of like regulars to my channel. So I see a lot of people that come here every day. They check in and say, hi, how you doing? And see how I'm doing and listen a little bit. And then they go on about their day. They give me a thumbs up. They may they share it. So if you guys are able to share, you don't have to share, but if you want to share it, I thank you for that. I thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm here, y'all. I'm not going anywhere. Like, even when I get my apartment or my house or whatever God may have on my plate for the day or for my future, I'm never going to stop doing YouTube. Like, YouTube is going to be something I'm going to do until the wheels fall off, baby. Until the wheels fall off, baby. So I'm going to continue to record. I'm going to continue to talk my talk and walk the walk. Yes, I am. I'm never going to quit this. I like doing YouTube. I like communicating with people. I like talking, and some people say I should be quiet. You talk too much, you know. And these are people that don't make content themselves. Like, you don't even make content. What do you know about, you know, YouTube? You don't even make content. Are you kidding me? But I like doing this. Like, YouTube is one of my hobbies. Social media is one of my hobbies. I have a TikTok channel as well, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that because I stopped talking about my homeless stuff on TikTok as well. I just kind of stopped doing that. So if I feel vibes are off or something doesn't feel so right to me, I stop doing it. Yeah, I just stopped doing it. I think I'm gonna drive a different way today. Still gonna start acting up or whatever. The Wi-Fi be cutting out when I be out here driving in these woods. I didn't get any coffee. I feel like having. I do have oatmeal, so I hope I didn't put that in storage. I think I have oatmeal back there. I can either have oatmeal or cereal, one or the other. Um, but I feel pretty good today, y'all. I can't complain. So yeah, my boss is coming this Friday. I'm like, yay! Not this Friday, but I think the following Friday. So I couldn't be more ecstatic. I couldn't be more happy. I couldn't be more ecstatic. I was like, oh my God. And I was trying to conserve myself, like console myself and say, you don't want to be too overly happy about it because he's going to be kind of like, huh, I knew you didn't like me. And I'm not saying I didn't like him. I just didn't like his ethic of working because he was like, it was just so much going on at my job. And he kind of went with the bullies on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Believe in the bullies, putting anybody in positions of power, putting the supervisors in positions of being a supervisor when they don't even they can't do it. Like, they're not good for the position. But when it comes to managers and stuff like that, these managers will put anybody into the position just to fill the position. You know what I mean? They don't care who they pick to be a supervisor. They just throw them in. Oh, you had supervisory experience in your other job, so here you can do it. So I don't know. It just is what it is, y'all. That's how jobs are. But I really do like my job. I just don't like the people that I have to work next to every day. I don't really like them too much. Because everybody's so negative and they used to bully me in little subtle ways. You know what I'm saying? Managers can be very petty and callous. You know what I'm saying? They can be very revengeful and very, like, it's just so much stuff that happens. And I'm gonna tell you something my supervisor recently did. Like, we have this group, right? It's a group that we have, like a texting group for my job that, we can communicate with each other. I don't really like the group. I don't like when jobs put us in these groups, like these texting groups. So you basically need your cell phone to communicate with people on the team. So my team, we all have each other's phone numbers. I don't like that either, but we're in 2025. People that work together are going to have each other's cell phone to communicate. So we have this group at my job within our little group of customer service or customer care. And in the group we have our in the group, in the group you have your phone number, and you have an option of putting like a picture up. When you have your texting group, your texting buddies, you can put your picture up so people can see who they're talking to. So in my picture of the group, the job group picture, I put my gym sneakers. Like I have my sneakers. I'm in the picture, but it's just showing my feet, right? Don't you know my supervisor went on that group the other day and took that picture down? She deleted my picture on in the group. And at first, when we first had the group, I didn't even want to be a part of the group. But the fact that you went and took my picture off the group, I'm going to let that slide because I was going to say something to you. Was something about my picture offensive? Like there was something about the picture that wasn't good. She took my picture down. Instead of saying something to me, of saying why you took it down, I just don't understand why it was taken down. This is why I left corporate America and started my own LCC. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I got a business too. I make handmade soap, so I'm leaving corporate America at some point too in my life. But right now, I have to work. Corporate America is very catty, very callous, very cutthroat. I mean, it's just a mess. And I hate corporate America. So I'm in this group. So my stupid boss, um, and I want to ask her. I was like, why did you take my picture down off the group? I didn't have a picture where I showed my face, and there's another girl in the group, so she put a picture up of her face. I didn't put a picture up of my face. I just took a picture of my shoes. You know, on Nike Run Club, when you have these apps and people are running, they take pictures of their sneakers. So I just had a sneaker pic, and she took it down. Instead of saying to me, "Oh, I don't think this is appropriate," it's a picture of my feet with some sneakers on. She took the picture down, and I ain't gonna say nothing to her about it. She's a fat bitch, and I don't like her. So a fat, overweight cow. I just can't stand her, man. And something's telling me, Gina, you know what? Just let it go. Don't even entertain the bull crap because that's what they want you to do. They want you to entertain it. And let me tell you something. This girl is supposed to be a religious freak, right? She's supposed to be a Jehovah's Witness, and she's so two-faced, phony, and fake. But I ain't gonna say nothing to the fat whore. I'm not gonna say nothing to the fat horse. I ain't gonna say nothing to her. I said, "Wow, you hating on my picture because you know you need to be in the gym working out. Maybe that's giving you flashbacks." She just took the picture down, didn't say nothing about it. She just took it down. I said, you catty little bitch." At first, when you asked me to be in the group, I didn't even want to be a part of the group. Like, I don't even want to be in the group. And right now, I really don't even want to be in the group. It's stupid. And all these girls that's like my supervisor, they're younger than me. I think they're in their 20s, and I'm just like, I don't have a problem with your age. Only thing I ask for is fairness. I'm not going to like look at you a certain way because you're 20 years old. I don't have anything in common with a 20-year-old. I have nothing in common with people that are in their 20s. I barely have anything in common with anybody in their 30s because I'm in my 40s. So I have nothing in common with a 20-year-old. Nothing. Y'all conversations and my conversations, we're at totally different stages in our lives. I don't have anything in common with you. Sorry, I just don't. So I think she's like, I don't know if my boss, I think she's in her 20s too. And they're just catty, they're catty, 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 catty. And I hate corporate America. And this is actually my first time in corporate America. And I hate it. I really don't like it because people are catty, they're rude, they're nasty, petty, gossipy. And the reason why they don't like me like that is because I don't come to work and tell my business. Like, oh my God, I'm going on a vacation. Oh, me and my husband are going to the Bahamas. Me and my wife are going here. Oh, look at my house. Look at my this is my third car. I'm financing my third car. Oh, I have properties over here. I'm a landlord too. Oh, these are all the fascinating things that I do. They like to show off their wealth and brag about what they have. Oh, if you're not married with a ring on your finger, you're a nobody. If you don't have a wife, if you don't have a husband, you're a nobody. You're a has-been. This is how people think in corporate America. I'm telling you, this is how they think. One guy, he's a salesperson, right? This dude almost ran me over with his car one day. I'm walking in the parking lot to try to get to the job. He almost runs me freaking over. And I'm just looking at him like when I went into the job, I'm like, dude, you almost hit me with your freaking Tesla. You almost ran me over with your Tesla, you fucking asshole. You freaking piece of crap. He thought it was funny. He thought it was a joke. I'm like, dude, I'm not joking, but I'm joking, but I'm not joking. That wasn't funny. So when he almost ran me over with his Tesla, I put my arms up in the air like, dude, you're gonna run me over? And then I realized it was the guy that I worked with. And I said something to him at the job. I said, wow, you almost ran me over with your Tesla, driving like a bat out of hell into a parking lot. Almost hit me. Shit, I should have let him hit me. I I should have took that L because I know he got insurance on that Tesla. But people just freaking make me sick, man. I just can't stand corporate people. Corporate America are like some of the nastiest, snobbiest people ever, man. It was already 6:18. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my Lord. I didn't know it was that late. But I was just dragging behind this morning, y'all. I was dragging, like they say, I was dragging ass. I was dragging my ass this morning. I didn't want to get out of bed. I'm just laying there like I'm comfortable. Why do I have to get up? Like, come on, dude. Why do I have to go to work today? I mean, even if I didn't go to work today, I don't have anything to do. I still have to leave the shelter. I'm not going to hang around. Like, it's not comfortable staying in the shelter all day. So, I see 14 people are still hanging on. You guys still here? Can y'all still hear me? Let me know if you can hear me or not. Like, I'm sorry. I know I'm just running my mouth, just talking. Sorry. I'm just a talker, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I gotta talk. I gotta talk. I gotta say how I feel. I gotta let y'all know what's going on in my life. But yeah, corporate America people suck, man. Corporate America really sucks. And that's like any job. It's not just corporate America. It's like every job is the same way. Especially if it's a job where you work with people that might be making some decent money, aside for us. But if you work with people that's making decent money, that's able to bring in almost 100,000 a year, if not better, they're very snobby. They're very show-offy. They show off their wealth. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, I don't freaking care, dude. Don't tell me that. I don't care. I don't care. So they can be very snooty and very patooty and very, very uprooty and very annoying. I know I'm going to lose a lot of people, y'all. I'm starting to drive into this really bad area. But if I lose you guys, I'm sorry. I want to read your comments. I really want to read your comments, but I can't because I have to focus on the road. I'm a little warm in here. I hope this light goes red. That'd be nice. Red light, green light. Of course not. A cat. Looked like a cat ran across the road. I'm glad he made it and didn't get hit by a car. But yeah, these people in corporate America are very snooty patooty guys, and they really piss me off. Corporate America people are the worst ever. They just sit and judge you and talk about people like dogs. And oh, oh, who's on my Ring camera? Who's at my house? Do I have a delivery? I didn't order anything from Amazon. This is what these freaking idiots sit around and talk about. Yes, we can hear you in Gucci. Okay, you can hear me good? Oh, wow. I'm driving around this really bad area. I didn't think you guys could hear me, but do you guys work in corporate America or have you worked in corporate America? It really sucks working around these kind of people. You work around people that are like, that can make 100,000 in a year, depending on what they're selling. They sell a lot of stuff, and they just all act like idiots. And then when the store is doing good, right, when they're really selling a lot of things, everybody's happy. Everybody's in a great laughy mood or whatever. Then when it's dry and there's no money out here, everybody's kind of like down and out, and they want you to be down and out too. I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is the job. This is what you chose to do. You chose to be a salesperson. So there you have it, my dear. And I'm surprised that you guys are still hearing me pretty good. I'm like, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. I'm doing pretty good this morning. I can't complain. I didn't get any coffee. I'm gonna make some coffee when I'm not going to the gym today. I'm just going to do an exercise. I'm just going to do a slow cardio walk, a fast walk, a fast-paced walk. That's what I'm going to do. Get me some exercise in. I always have to exercise. Even if I don't go to the gym, I'm going to do at least a 30-minute sabbatical, a 30-minute walk, a 30-minute sprint, a jog, something. I just don't want to go to the gym today. I'm not really feeling it. Um, I don't feel like going in there. And plus, like I said, I started my day off kind of late. I'm at a late start. It's almost 6:30. So, yeah, that's kind of late for me. I don't like to be at the gym, like literally rushing the whole situation. I don't want to rush. I just want it to be a gradual situation where I could just get myself together. So I'm just going to talk to y'all until I reach my hour mark, and then I'm going to get off. So if you guys don't know me and know my channel, know what's going on here, I'm a homeless single woman and I live in a homeless shelter in the United States of America. And that is my story. And that's how I think a lot of people are finding me, through me being homeless. So a lot of people that may be homeless or maybe going to be homeless, or maybe they're losing their apartments or losing their homes, they be looking up information on, like, oh my God, what to expect in my homeless journey. And it is like, being homeless is definitely, it's a journey for sure. It's a journey. Whatever you go through in life, it's going to be a journey. You know what I'm saying? So people find my channel and they be like, oh my God, I found you on the FYP, or I found you on, I just looking up homelessness, and I'm just going to talk about it until I find housing. I'm not embarrassed about it. People ask me, like, are you scared that somebody's going to find this? Not really. If they find it, they just find it. I really don't care. Like, if they find it, they find it. I mean, a lot of people at my job are not homeless that I know of. Most of them have big, beautiful homes. Um, and a lot of people are not, most homeless people are not sharing the fact that they're homeless. And that's okay too. Like, you don't have to share your homeless story with anybody, but I feel the need to share, so I'm going to share. So yeah. So y'all can catch me here every morning. I start my live stream about five o'clock in the morning, maybe 5:30. Between 5 a.m. and 5:30 I started, and yeah, I just talk about my goings-ons every day at the shelter. They kick us out the shelter. They kick us out at like 6:30, but I leave every day between 5 a.m. and 5:30 because I have to go to work. I have to go to the gym. I have things that I have to do for myself, so I have to start my homeless journey early. But you cannot hang around in the shelter every day, all day. You have to get out. They do have something called a big day room. It's like a big giant day room. It has a TV in it, and you can stay in there all day if you don't have anything to do or anywhere to go. But for the most part, they want you to be working on your situation, trying to get out of the shelter or whatever. So that's what they're trying to do, to get us rehabilitated. And some people are saying, like, are they going to help you find a place? And the lady was like, well, we don't really have anything right now for you because I'm technically like working. If you're working, they don't want to help you as much. They only want to help people that are like drug addicts and people that got mental illness. They try to get them into like places like group homes and stuff. So they're not really helping me right now. I got other things going on right now too, so I don't speak about everything that I have going on because I don't tell all my business on social media. So I have a lot of other programs that are helping me right now that I'm taking advantage of. So I don't say what those are because I don't tell, like I said, I don't tell all my business or anything, but I don't share everything because I don't have to. But just know I'm taking advantage of every opportunity that I can get to see who's going to help me out with this or who's going to help me with that. So I am grateful to be in the shelter because if I didn't have the shelter, I wouldn't have anywhere to go. I don't have family. I do have family, but they don't help me with anything. So that's also something that I try to, you know, I have a lot of feelings and emotions about that because I don't like the fact that my family is not helpful. So that's hard for me to deal with as well. Yeah, personally chit chat at your employer's unprofessional. They can talk on their lunch break. They are paid to work. I don't even like talking on my lunch break. When it's my lunch break, guess where I go? I go to my car and mind my business. I don't even want to be in the I don't even want to be in the lunch cafeteria. I don't want to talk to people. I can't stand these people anyway. So what I need to talk to you for? But they be in the lunchroom. Like if you go into the cafeteria and somebody's in there eating, when you go in there and sit down, they feel the need to talk to you. They feel the need to talk. I'm like, I don't want to talk. Talk about what? And a lot of those people are like, they only care about themselves. They only talk about themselves. Like this one guy, he's like the top salesperson in the whole store. So he's always bragging about himself. You know what I mean? And he wants everybody else to brag about him too. And I'm just looking at him like, dude, I don't give a crap what you got going on. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you're doing, man. I don't care what you're doing, my friend. You do your thing, buddy. But he's like the top salesperson in there. So he thinks everybody's like jealous of him or something. I said, well, good for you. Good for you. Nobody sells. Oh man. I could really just. I wish I had me. I was at work yesterday, laying on some what is it called? It's a recliner that they have. It was so comfortable. I was just sitting in it. I said, man, I could see myself going to sleep in this tonight. It was so comfortable, so comfortable. Yo, I look a mess. My hair ain't done. So I'm gonna put this on. Oh my God, my hair look a mess. I gotta finish twisting my hair up, but for the most part, I am a homeless woman living in a homeless shelter in the United States of America. And I just come here and talk. I come here and chop it up. I'm surprised that I still have 20 people watching me because normally when I drive in the woods out here, my Wi-Fi starts acting up really bad and people get upset and they leave. So I'm glad that you guys are still here. Like I still got 21 people watching me. Oh my God. I thank you guys. I normally should be at the gym right now, but I'm not going to the gym today. I'm just going to do a slow, healthy walk out here today and breathe in this beautiful air that we have blowing. And I'm just going to go to the gym, guys. Well, I'm not going to the gym. I'm just going to take me a walk today because it's really too late for me to really get into the gym and get comfortable because I have to. You know what I should start doing? Getting dressed at the shelter for the gym. That way I don't have to, when I get to the gym, I don't have to do all this moving this around, looking for this, looking for that, because I don't get dressed until I get to the gym, and that's not good for me anymore. So I need to really just kind of uh, get my gym clothes on while I'm at the shelter. And then when I get to the gym, then I'm just can get there and just do what I gotta do. But I don't like rushing, you know. It's already 6:30. By the time I get in there, it's gonna be 6:45. So we're not gonna do the gym today. I'm just gonna go park at a Walmart and I'm gonna go do my little cardio exercises, and that's gonna be that. Sometimes I get tired of going to the gym. Sometimes I get tired of I get tired of being in the same place for so long. Like now I need to go work out on my own. Today I need to go hiking. Like Saturday I went hiking. So I didn't want to go to the gym again. So I was like, let me go hike. Do a hiking sabbatical. Because I get bored fast with the same stuff over and over again. Like even my job, I do the same thing every single day. So it's kind of like boring, you know what I mean? So I can't wait to start making my soap again, starting my business again. I can't wait to start doing that because that's going to make me happy because that's actually something that I enjoy doing. So if you find something in life that you like doing, that you enjoy, it brings you peace, it's always good to try to make some money from that thing. So, and somebody was also telling me like you should go into like health and fitness and be like a yoga instructor or get into get into that. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I can go do like a Zumba, teach people how to exercise cardio. So I don't know. Maybe I'll look into coaching as well because I do enjoy working out. So somebody was like, you should be a yoga teacher. Like I don't know. That is something that I enjoy. So maybe I should do it, right? Maybe I should get the training hours and get that out the way. Have that under my belt. I got my soap making classes. So yeah, make something out of whatever you enjoy doing. It'll make your life a lot easier if you're doing something that you enjoy. Make money out of things that you like to do. And they're right because my job now, like I don't mind it because it's a job. And I actually kind of do like it. I do like my job to be honest. They just don't pay enough, but um I have bad days too. I have days where customers are just nasty and ignorant and whatever, whatever. But I also have days where I'm having a really awesome day. So bad days really don't happen all the time. And a lot of the times I might have bad days is from people that I work with. Like sometimes the managers could be really nasty. They could be really short with you and they could get nasty. And then sometimes I look at them twice like, okay, well, who are you talking to today? You know, if I'm coming at you with the utmost respect, I'm going to need that back. If I'm coming at you, giving you the utmost respect, I'm gonna need you to give me the same respect. That's all I ask for. But a lot of people out here today in this world, they act like showing somebody some mutual respect is like it's like a disease or something. Like They don't know anything about it. It's foreign to them. It's a foreign thing to them because they're like, what are you talking about, respect? And I work around a lot of men, so a lot of men in corporate America can be very aggressive and very like, they can just be the way that they are. And I'd be like, listen, your aggressiveness as a man, I'm not scared of you. So I'm treating you with respect. I'm gonna need the same thing back. You go home and talk to your wife that way, not me. You go home and talk to your wife or girlfriend in that tone. When you come at me respectful, you're gonna get respect back. When you come at me sideways, you're gonna get a little, you're gonna get a little sideways pushback there. Because I'm not gonna put up with people's disrespectfulness. I'm not gonna deal with that. Because I don't deserve to deal with it. That's why. I don't deserve to be treated and talked to down. But it happens every day because people are not happy with their lives. They're miserable. It's just so much going on out here with people that. So I just pulled into Walmart, everyone. I'm going to find somewhere to park so that I can start my exercise sabbatical journey. And there's a few cars out here. Maybe most of these cars are people that work here. Some people are probably, living here at Walmart or parked here at night to sleep. But I'm just here to exercise, my dear. Trying to find me a little place. I don't know where my battery charger is. It doesn't matter. I like to record my exercises and stuff when I do it, but I'm not going to always be able to do such a thing. So I don't even know where my battery thing is. That's why I said I don't want to go to the gym today, guys. That's why I said no gym for me. Respect is earned, never given. Yeah, you're right. Respect is earned, and I do earn respect, but they just don't give it. So a lot of them just don't talk. They'll be disrespectful to you and kind of almost damn near yell at you. And when they're doing these type of things in front of customers, I just give them the eye. Like I just be looking at them like, who are you talking to, my friend? And I just kind of let it roll off me like water because I can't focus on it. I'm gonna always be the one that's in the wrong anyway. They're always gonna blame me for everything. I will buy soap as long as you can post it over. As long as I can post it over? I don't know what that means. Can you elaborate on that? Yes, switching things up and repetition is not for everyone. I myself has OCD. I need to keep my brain engaged and challenged. I guess I have OCD a little bit too. I do need to keep my brain challenged, but I pretty much do the same thing over and over and over again every day, and I get bored with that. So, that's why I can't wait until I'm able to like get my storage place together. So, because I need a storage that has like electricity, so when I get that storage to have the electric system that I need, I can be able to make my soaps again. Cause I was gonna like ask family members, hey, can I make soap in your house? But something was telling me no, don't ask them that. Cause you're gonna be making money from it, and some people are not gonna like if you're making money. So even people in your family, some people are going to say, they say yes in the beginning to something, and then later on they're going to come and say, well, you can't do it no more. So I don't even want to open up that door to asking family for help when they really don't want to do it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I lived with people temporarily, everything was fine in the beginning, and then after a while they decided that they didn't want to keep me in their house anymore and they kicked me out. So I don't really want to ask nobody for anything. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to get my storage. I can make soap in storage. I can make soap outside. I can make soap outside at a park. Like, I can really make my soap anywhere. I just didn't really want to make it around a lot of people that could see me make it. Because, people are going to come over. Oh, my God, what are you making? So I kind of just rather do it at the storage where nobody can really see me doing it. And I have one of my sisters. She does, like, natural skincare products, too. But she don't make soap like I do. I make cold processed soap. So cold processed soap is like a longer process. So I make those type of soaps, and she does her thing. But me and my sister, like, we really don't get along like that. So I don't want to be in her house making anything because she kind of really don't like me that much. So I just stay away from that. We have to avoid situations in life that could potentially hurt or hinder us. So if I have a feeling that something is going to hurt or hinder me, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let it go. You know what I mean? I'm just going to get it out the mud on my own. She never said anything about living in the storage space. Yeah, I don't live in a storage space. Can you sleep in a storage space? Even if I could sleep in a storage space, I don't want to. You know what scares me about that is I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared like a black, not a black widow, because I don't think black widows live in storage spaces. I think they live in like more so basements of houses. But I'm scared of like those black recluse, those brown recluse spiders. I'm scared of getting bit by a spider, yo. And I know spiders be in those storage containers. Like, in the storage containers, like out here where I'm at, they really monitor those spaces because they know like there's a lot of homeless people. But there's probably some states that do it, that you can get away with that. But where I'm at, nah, they be on it. Because even when I be in my storage, like moving things around for some reason, the owner's always acting like he's taking out trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the journey. Thank you, Drizzy. I appreciate you. I know I seen you here before. Your spiders mean leave, mean leave. I don't like spiders. I don't even like to look at spiders, but I'd be so scared of those brown recluse because a brown recluse spider bite can kill you, man. We have brown recluse and wolf spiders here in Florida, and they jump. Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders. Like, I don't mind small spiders, but I don't even like the way spiders look. Like, they just look so crazy, and I hate to even look at them. I remember one time, this was years ago, my brother, he has a house, he has a beach house, right? So he has like a garden. I seen this really, really big garden spider, and it was scary looking, but it was so big, man. I was like, what the heck is that? Man, that's that type of spider like that will get a straight frying pan to the web. Like, but that spider was so freaking big. It was kind of beautiful because it was really like colorful and stuff, but it was like a garden spider, but it was big. It was like big as my freaking hand. And I was like, what the heck? Oh my God. My brother was like, oh, it's a garden spider. They don't bother nobody. They're just doing their thing, you know, and I don't bother anything that's not bothering me. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of spider, man, I don't kill animals. I don't want to kill spiders either, because I know spiders are like, for our economy, they kill mosquitoes and they kill, like, you know what I'm saying? They kill rodents or whatever. But I'm scared of spiders. I'm scared of them. And storage containers be having spiders in them. You know, them spiders be hiding inside boxes and stuff, you know. And now that it's getting cold out, like it's getting chilly, the weather's changing, the spiders and, you know, everything's trying to, the mice, they're trying to get indoors, the flies, well, I don't really see a lot of flies anymore, but the mosquitoes and everything, they all about to die, thank God. But the spiders, you know, they eat things like the mosquitoes, and they eat all the pesky little insects and everything, and I get it, but they're not eating enough because these freaking bugs are still out here. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of spiders at all. And I definitely don't like those big giant tarantula spiders that you be seeing in, like, I guess the deserts and stuff. And I know like spiders and stuff, they don't bother you as long as you're not bothering them. But, you know, I don't think a spider bites you just because they freaking feel like it. I think it's the reason why, if they're going to try to bite you, you came over here near my nest, or, you know, I got babies on my back and I feel threatened. Like, I don't know. It just, I don't know. I hate spiders. So I twisted up my hair. No poisonous things in New Zealand. Probably the best thing about this place. Oh, that's where you live in New Zealand? Yeah, snakes and spiders ain't good, to be honest. They're good for the economy because they do eat the bugs and the insects and stuff. I hate snakes. Too many venomous pythons here. Where do you live at? What state are you in, or country? Money spiders are okay. Yeah, money spiders. I love those. Yeah, we have brown recluse and wolf. Your spiders me leave. Right. I'm here for the journey. Thank you. She never said anything about living in a storage space. Can you sleep in your storage? I wouldn't want to sleep there even if I could. Storage spaces, I heard about them. Mail post the soap. Yeah, I'm gonna post my soap when I start making it. And you guys go you know, I don't ask for money, so I hope that when I make my soap that you guys will support me. So I think that's amazing. I was scrolling and I think I saw this live stream for a reason. How are you? Your name is Hugh. Hi, Hugh. Allah has wisdom doing all of this, and it prepares you for something greater in the future. Stay focused, and I wish you the best from Egypt. And I pray I saw you by accident. Thank you, Hugh. I appreciate that. Your blessing, sister, just to be able to speak to homeless. Where are you located? I'm in the United States of America. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. The live stream, your workout Sometimes I do live stream my workouts, but not all the time. I work in corporate America in a suit for 25 years, and I could not take it anymore because an entrepreneur, and now I do malware analysis and government contract work for myself. That's great. What an exciting job. Yes, I can hear. What an exciting job. The gun country. Yep. I agree in the right to bear arms. I don't mind the guns. Yeah, I do make soap. I'm going to be making soap again soon. I make handmade soap. The nicest bugs we have are the large pimento bugs. I never heard of that. Never heard of that. The gun country. Yes, I do. I do agree in the right to bear arms. I'm down for that. I don't mind the guns. I mean, I know they use guns for all other kind of crazy reasons to kill people and all that, but for the most part, I agree in the right to bear arms. I think we all should, have access to. Some fucking lady just literally pulled up right beside me. I don't understand. We all should be have the right to bear arms. All of us should have that right, and it shouldn't be against the law. Let me move the fuck away. People are fucking weird, bro. I'm gonna go over here. She pulled right the fuck up next to me. I'm like, you fucking weirdo. 100 parking space. You decide to pull up right next to me, and then she looking all in my face. Like, sis, you're weird. You're weird for that. Big behind Walmart parking space, and you pull right up beside me and look all in my face. Like, what the freak? What was that about? What the heck is going on with people? 300 parking spaces at Walmart, and you pull up right beside me and then continue to look in my car. Let me go somewhere else. I'm trying to get out here and do my walk. Child, I'm all the way over here. I'm trying to see, like, where can I go that there's a chance of no one pulling up beside me, but hey, when you're in the public parking lot, I mean, that's what happens, right? But that was just weird of her. Like, I'm glad I'm not one of those people that think that people are like stalking me. I'm glad I'm not one of those paranoid people that think. I was watching a guy on TikTok one time and he stopped watching me. I guess he blocked me or whatever, but I was interested in his journey, right? He was thinking that like the government was informed, like he was like the government was watching him. Like there's people in these cars every single like UFC this weekend. I don't follow UFC. Give her the Clarissa Shields left right hook. Fact, Second Amendment says shall not be infringed. Fight. Yeah, this lady is a weirdo. And then she turned around and she started looking in my car like, sis, what is up with you? All these parking spaces, you decided to come right next to me. Did you think I wasn't going to move? Like, yeah, you're not going to sit here and stare at me. And I know she's probably looking at me like, who's she talking to? I'm like, girl, get your life together. But whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can I do? This is not like I don't own Walmart, so it's not like this is my own personal space. But I see a lot of people are out here early getting their little food or whatever. They would like to get out the way. I don't blame them. Get in Walmart early. You got a better chance of saving your own life. I don't really go to Walmart at all, to be honest. And if I do, it's early in the morning when nobody's in there. This is the best time to shop and get stuff that you need because nobody's around to bother you. So yeah, I'm gonna do a 30-minute walk. I'm just here trying to get my gym clothes on. Because like I said today, if I would have went to the gym, I would have just been a nervous wreck trying to get myself. I gotta just start getting dressed at the shelter. I don't put my gym clothes on at the shelter because I don't want people in the shelter knowing my every move. Like, oh, she must go to the gym, and I don't want people knowing all my business. So I just try to stay under the radar at the shelter. I don't want everybody knowing my stuff. I mean, nobody really there. None of them ask me any questions except for the people that work there. They be asking me. The lady that work at night, she's like, so what time you working today? I said, I work 9 to 5. And I said, I'll be back, I said, I'll be back before they shut the gate. But the girls, for the most part, the girls really don't be asking me no personal questions. I guess I don't look like a friendly person, and I don't look like, I be quiet. I be in there minding my business. I really don't socialize. Like, I'll come into the room and I'll say hi, good morning, or hi everyone, and I'll go to my bed and just start getting ready for my shower. I don't really be socializing with those girls like that. Because I don't want them to think that, you know, I'm not going to tell you all my business. I'm not going to tell you how I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you anything. I just mind my business. They don't really be asking me no personal questions. I think because I don't look too friendly. I don't look too friendly, and people really don't be trying me, so they don't really be asking me much of anything. And I be like, I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it when you keep it short. Small talk for the week. Small talk. Do you have coffee today? No, I did not have coffee. I know it sounds like I had coffee, right? Because I can't stop yapping my yapper. You appear to be friendly to me. Yeah, I enjoy meeting new people. Yeah, I'm friendly. I just don't really talk to the girls at the shelter like that. I'm just like, I'm an introvert, but I'm not an introvert. You know what I'm saying? I'm an introvert. Walmart trash. Yeah, Walmart sucks. Me trying to change Drizzy? She's trying to change Drizzy. I'm trying to change Drizzy? What? What do you mean, Drizzy? My draws? Like, I don't understand. You you are just a voice today. No face. Yeah, no face. I'm trying to get ready. I'm just trying to get myself ready so I can go do my exercise. Yeah, you look like a brawler. I look like a brawler. I don't fight. I don't fight. Come on now. I'm not a fighter. I'm a very mature woman. Right? I just stay to myself. Nothing wrong with that. But when you stay to yourself and you're like me, people always think that you're like, you ready to beat somebody up. You know what I mean? They always assume the worst when it comes to me. And I'm like, I don't even care at this point. I've been getting this crap all my life. So let people think what they want. You know what I'm saying? Let people think what they want to think about you, whether it's true or not. I'm not going to be sitting here fighting the world of trying to get people. I don't try to get people to like think that I'm some perfect person. Like, I don't care what you think. I don't care what people think, baby. Let them think what they want to think, because they're going to think about whatever. And they're going to think whatever they want to think about you anyway, whether it's true or not true. Whether it's true or not true. People going to think what they want to think. This lady right here look like she homeless. Goodness grief. People always judge you, but it's not a reflection of you. Yeah, people that are on their own slot. And I'm on the spectrum. You're on the spectrum, okay? You're on a great path to achieve your dreams. I was homeless for years and had the same determination as you. Dreams come true. Never stop believing in yourself. Yep, I believe that. Thank you, Carl. We ain't mortals like the rest of them. Yeah. I'm in this world. I'm not of this world. I'm trying to move my car again away from this person that just pulled up. Everybody just keeps pulling up beside me. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't decide to go to the gym because I would have just been a nervous wreck in there, like trying to get myself dressed and trying to get my stuff. Like, I can't do it today. I just don't have it in me. I'm going to park here, down here at the end of this. I don't think nobody's going to pull up beside me over here. Hopefully not. I got to put on my little exercise, whatever, and we're done. It's already 7 o'clock. So I'm going to walk until 8. And it's already late. It's already getting late out here, y'all. I didn't go to the gym today because I didn't feel like rushing. Sometimes I just be rushing, and I hate the feeling of rushed. I hate to be rushed. You know what I'm saying? I hate the feeling of being rushed into anything. Like, I don't like that. I like to gradually do what I need to do. Like, not be rushed into it. Like, gradually work my way into something. But I'm mad that I don't have my I'm angry that I don't have my watch today. I can't use it because I don't know where my charger is. Like, literally every time I turn around, it's always something. But I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed, y'all. I just got to get up earlier. Like, at the shelter, I'd be wanting to be on the road by like 5. Like, be out of the city by 5 a.m. If I'm out of there by 5 or even like 4:45 in the morning, that gives me so much time to go to the gym and really just take my time. I don't like to rush into anything because I get mad, right? I want to be done with my exercise by 7, especially if I work a 9 to 5. Now, if I work an afternoon shift, I'm just taking my time, right? But if I'm working a 9 to 5, I gotta be ready for work by 7 a.m. or 7:30 at the latest. And then most of the time, I still have to go to like ShopRite to go get, ShopRite to go get something to eat for lunch or whatever. So yeah, that's my life. And y'all say, oh, she talks too much. I do. I like to talk. So that's why I'm here on social media, to talk about my life. And sometimes, no, I don't show my face because I'm getting myself ready for my exercise. I'm putting my exercise stuff on because I gotta start just getting ready at the shelter. That'll be better for me to do that. That way I'm not rushing, What are you guys doing today? Let me know. Are you guys working? Or are you guys like what? Agree. Precision is better. I don't have friends, just acquaintance. Yeah. I do have I do have 2 girlfriends. But, they're living their life. They got their own stuff going on. One of my girlfriends live in another state. I talk to her every now and again. She's talking about her kids or disrespecting her. And she got these 2 sons that live in a house with her. And I talked to her the other day. And she was like, I'm so tired of them. They keep disrespecting me and this and that and this. I'm just like, okay, well, there's the door. I said, you can evict him out of your house if he keep doing the stuff that he's doing to you. I said, you can get him out of your hair. So she keeps saying, oh, I have to go down to the courthouse and evict him out. I said, well, go do that. Go do that. Chilling. 12 o'clock, I'm here. NZ? What is NZ? Like to ramble, 2 people saying. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 2 hours. 2 hours live stream. I know it's going to get to like 120 minutes. I think that's 2 hours right there. But yeah, so my girlfriend was like, yeah, my sons are in my house and they're disrespectful to me. They're doing this, they're doing that. And I said, well, you got to evict him out of your house. She was like, well, in my state, I got to go to the courthouse. And I said, well, you might have to take your time and go do that then. You don't want to be having somebody in your house. I don't care if they son, kid or not. If they in your house disrespecting you, they got to go. And especially if it's something that constantly keeps happening. And now she's telling me, she's like, oh, I don't like my son. I don't like him. She said she hated him. And I know she's, speaking out of being angry with him. But, hate is a very strong word. If you feel that way about your son and you feel like you hate him, well, it probably is time for you to just let him go on about his own business, baby. Because if you start saying you hate somebody, that's a different tone now. That's a different tone. And I told her, I said, well, you hate him. You say you hate him. You need to get a different perspective and like let him go. If he want to talk all this trash and you saying you're paying for his college education and all this stuff, but he's disrespectful to you, you need to let him go out of your house. So if you don't let him go, you're gonna keep putting up with the same old stuff. Well, that's going to be on you now, because you can't keep running crying to me about, oh, my son is doing this. Okay, well, you have to actively do something about it now. We can't keep on crying about it. We got to actively do something to change our situation. Because every time I cry to her about something, she's always telling me this and telling me that, but she doesn't take the advice that she gives out to me. Actually, my Apple Watch is charged. I'm just making sure I have my keys and everything. And I'm going to find my what do you call this thing? My exercise. I'm going to find my tripod so I can just walk and talk to y'all. Y'all know I'm getting my watch time together. But I probably won't be working soon. Save up my hairline. It's a bit off right now, and I love perfection. Oh, you're saving money to get your hairline together? Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do then, right? Good for you. It's chilly out here, y'all. This fall weather is coming in fast. It's coming in hot, y'all. I'm just always paranoid that I'm going to like lose my keys or something. So I'm always like crazy about like my keys. I had this stupid tripod in here the other day. Now I don't even see it. Like, what is going on with my life? Like, what is going on with my life? Once I think I know where something is and I'm looking for it and I can't even find it. Y'all, my car right now is literally like my office. My car is my bedroom that I don't even have. I don't know where this stupid thing is now. I had it the other day. Oh, it's chilly. Oh, it's a little nifty out here, baby. It's a little nifty out here, darling. Oh, I found it. I'm excited now. So we're going to do our 30-minute exercise. I'm just going to do a 30-minute walk because it is a little nifty out here now. Okay? It is a little on the niftiness. I'm out here, y'all. Trying to get my watch together. Set my watch for 30 minutes. Well, you don't have to think I'm homeless. It's okay. Do I look homeless now? The homelessness doesn't have a look, you idiot. Why would I come on here and talk about... Why would I need to come on here and talk about me being homeless if I'm not? Like, why? Here we go with the judgment. People judging and talking crap that they don't know nothing about. There you go. You're a genius, aren't you? Busy calling cat. You are aware the U.S. cities are large and need cars, not like... I'm not homeless. Why? Because I have a car? I don't have no reason to come on here and tell somebody I'm homeless if I'm not homeless. Like, I don't care if you don't believe me or not. It doesn't matter. Go watch some of my videos. I bet you'll come back and say something different. I'm just out here exercising, y'all. I don't have no reason to come on here and lie and say I'm homeless, so let me act like I'm homeless. Yeah, let me share my journey and say I'm homeless when I'm not. Who has time for that? Who got time for that? But if you don't believe it, that's fine too. I really don't care. I'm not here for you to believe if I'm homeless or not. You know who ain't homeless? A lot of those people that y'all see out there that look dingy and dirty, they be out here getting y'all for y'all money. So let's be real about things. A homeless person can't exercise. Like, I can't exercise. Why? Because I'm homeless? Like, come on, get real. Get real with yourself. I'm going to always exercise and work out. It doesn't matter what I'm going through in life. I'm going to always exercise. Always. Never stop. We ain't never stopping that. Never. But good morning, everybody. I know I got too much stuff on my lips, but I'm just out here doing my exercise. I'm not going to the gym today, so I'm just out here working out. It is a little chilly out here this morning. Them jackets are going to have to start coming out really soon. And I hate the cold, so that's one reason why I went into the homeless shelter, because I didn't want to be out here in the cold, you know. I was like, let me go into the shelter now before the shelter get too packed. So I went into the shelter like a month ago when it still was hot outside. So something was like, nah, go into the shelter now, because if you don't go into the shelter now, you might not have a bed. So IHOP is hiring. Maybe I'll get a job there. I haven't been to IHOP in years. So what are you guys doing today? Are you guys working? What are y'all doing? To the people that I asked earlier, I know y'all probably saying I'm asking the same questions. I kind of am, but I'm trying to keep the conversation up, trying to keep everybody talking. It's cold out here today. I'm trying to see if that lady's still down there that parked right next to my car. Is she still out there? But good morning. No gym today. We're just exercising. She will be fine. I know she has the right mindset to fulfill anything she puts her mind to. I sure will be. In fact, I have never heard her ask for money, and why would she say she's homeless? Like, I don't understand why people think that I'm lying about it. I mean, I know people come on social media and say all types of things, like they lie about this, they lie about that, they say this, they say that, but I really have no reason to lie about being homeless. And no, I do not ask for money. I don't ask for anything. People give me donations, they do give me donations and stuff like that, but I never ask for it. I don't need to ask for anything. I get up every day and go to work. Of course I could use the extra money, but if people feel led, they know where my Cash App is. My Cash App is in the About section. If somebody ever feel led to give me money, I'll take it, but I never ask for it. So Jesus Christ, Jesus loves you. Beloved, receive his joy. Amen. I believe that. Psalms 27:1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? Amen. Thank you. Beloved, our God has no equal. He is the Alpha, the Omega in our lives. Amen. I believe that. Welcome. It can be excited about prayer. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate it. But I have to do something every single morning, because if I go to work and I don't work out, I just feel like my day is going to be off. Like mental wise, exercise. I'm only going to walk around for 30 minutes, right? Because now the cars are out here. Everybody's getting ready to go to work, and I'm just walking out here at this Walmart. Good morning, everybody. 10 people watching. Good morning. Let me know what you guys are doing this morning. Y'all getting ready for work? What is going on? Let me know in the comments. Whew, it's chilly out here today. There's a little nice area over here for me to walk with some body of water, like some water over here, one of them watering places. I can finish just doing my walk over here. I don't have to, like, I guess this is where the trucks go. Good morning. Good morning. It's getting cold out here, y'all. I wouldn't say it's cold enough for heat, but it is chilly. And that chill weather is definitely coming in fast. Do a little jogging in between everything. This is a nice area to work out at. I guess this is where the trucks turn around, over here in this little circle. So I love finding little areas and spaces that I can exercise in, because I don't always have to go to the gym. I don't always have to be at the gym to work out. Shoot, almost fell. Oh God, I didn't even see that. Oh man. Look at the water over there. Y'all see it? See it? See that water area? Y'all almost bust my tail. Right on social media too. I would have been embarrassed, but guess what I would have did? I would have got right back up and kept going. Embarrassed who? The only thing crazy about these tripods, you gotta hold them the whole time, and it's annoying. It's annoying, y'all. So I was at this other Walmart the other day. I think it was Sunday or Saturday. I think it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday morning before I went to church. And I was doing yoga in this field. And all of a sudden I look up, and I've been there for probably about an hour. I look up and I see a drone flying over top of my head. So I'm like, what the heck? I don't know if it was the property owner. Maybe he just be droning his, I don't know. But there was a drone. So of course I go to Google and I'm like, why am I seeing a drone flying over top of my head? I guess the drone was checking me out. Like, it could have been young kids just having fun with their drones or whatever. I don't know, but there was a drone flying over my head. And I was just like, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? I didn't know what that was about, but I was nervous, so I ended up leaving anyway, because I was like, why is this drone over my head like this? I've never ever seen a drone go over my head before. So I don't know what that was about, but The cold weather is definitely coming in with a vengeance. It's coming in with a vengeance. So we're doing 30 minutes of this exercise. I do like jog here and there. This is my little cardio for today. Found this new place. This is really just an area where trucks can really turn around in. But I like it. I found me a new little spot. I just feel good when I fitness and exercise, when I work out. It's part of my life. Just like YouTube is a part of my life. Looks like you got your 8 hours of sleep in. Yeah, I guess I got back to the shelter last night at like 10:30. So I was tired this morning though. I did not want to get up out of that bed. I did not want to get up. Darling, we are all poor and God is rich. We are born in his life one day. We will die. Of course, for sure. Of course. May I ask to share your YouTube? Your YT on YT Communities tab possibly? Is it okay to share my YouTube? Yeah, you can. If you want to share, that's fine. I don't mind. If you want to share, go ahead and share. That helps me out. Girl, yes, I'm about to get my walk on as soon as the sun show up. I'm starting a challenge. Oh, good. Lori, what kind of challenge are you doing, girl? You're right, Drizzy. What is Drizzy right about? Welcome it and be excited about it. It's going to be an amazing day, y'all. This is how I start my day every day, with exercise. Exercise. I feel great. I feel like I'm going to have an amazing day, you know? Even though people in corporate America be getting on my damn nerves and this and that and this, I'm still going to get up and exercise and we get into it, right? Nothing but amazing things. Like, I'm going to have shelter one day. I'm going to get my apartment or my house. Whatever God has for me is going to be for me. And it's going to find me. Whatever it needs to find me, I'm going to get it. So everything's coming in a positive way. Man, y'all don't know what I've been through these last 3 years. I've been through pure hell. And one day I'm going to tell my story. Or maybe one day I'll write it in a book. I don't know, because I was thinking about writing a book about my life and what I've been through these last couple of years. So I don't know what's going to happen. Whatever direction God guides me into, wherever he leads me is where I'm going to go, right? Because God's definitely been having his hand over my life these last couple of years. Because I'm telling y'all, I was so messed up out here. I really wanted to run my car into a brick wall. That's how broken I was. But I don't feel broken anymore. You know what I mean? Do some stretching. I don't feel broken anymore. I feel good now. I mean, every day is not like always a great day for me, but for the most part, I feel okay about my future. Just don't rush into delicious. Just don't rush into decisions. Keep your chin up and take advantage of life, for sure. You are right. Don't give up. I finally got housing for life, and it was a hard journey. Yeah. Good for you, Scotch Soda. I am one with nature. I will never forget this. Walking in the mornings is a great way to start your day. I'm a 51-year-old woman who was homeless for 10 years and not one night in the shelter. Oh, man, where did you stay? Were you staying in the streets? 10 years? Oh, my God, I've been out here for 2. And I kind of stayed with family, and it didn't work out. You know, I stayed with people here and there. Didn't work out, you know. People in the beginning, they say they want to help you and stuff. But then when you live with someone, then you find out who that person truly is. And then you're like, oh. So I ended up staying with family. I ended up staying with a friend of mine, and it just didn't work out. Because people are different. When you're not living with them, they're different. But then when you live with them and you see who they are and how they live, and you wake up every day with them, it's different, you know? So sometimes people aren't who you think they are because you haven't lived with them. So, and I have no shade or nothing like that. I do talk about like things that happen on my channel. So if you guys ever want to know about like what happened with your niece, what happened with your friend, I do talk about that, but I talk about that in my videos. So you guys will have to go and look at some of my videos if y'all want to know anything about like what happened with me and my niece or my friend. I do talk about those situations, but just in my videos. I don't really talk about that on live video. My live video is really just to connect with you guys and chop it up, let y'all know what's going on in my life. Like at the present moment, it's not much going on. It's pretty much the same thing every day. So I get up, exercise, go to the gym, drink my coffee, and just be out here doing my big one every single day. So yes, I'm out here. We out here, baby. You're all right. Don't give up. Finally got housing. 10 years. I've only been homeless for about 2. And it's hard. I have to stay in shelter because I don't see how people survive in the cold, but it's a lot of homeless people that do. And just the fact that people are destroying homeless people's like tents and all that, the tent cities and all that stuff, that's just not right. When you be out here homeless and be cold, and you be trying to seek shelter and find shelter, it's hard out here, man. Downtown Austin, Texas, throughout. Going where the capital was, I would surely get help. I was wrong. May God bless you and all need according to his riches. Amen. Thank you. I was on the train going back and forth some days, and I was sleeping in gyms. Had to leave before people rolled in. How did you sleep in gyms and get away with that? How did you sleep in a gym? I would like to know that situation. How did you get away with that? Because most of the time now, most of these businesses don't be wanting like homeless people in there. Like I'm in the gym, but I only stay in the gym to work out, and I use it to take a shower. But how did you get away with that? Let me know. How did you sleep in the gym and get away with it? How? Y'all look at that glass. Somebody dropped their, well, probably threw it out the window. Oh, look at the sun coming in. Look at the sunshine. It feels so good. I wish I had a chair to just sit here and just watch the sunrise. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be today, to be honest. But it's chilly out here now. My hands are getting a little cold. But we're only doing this for 30 minutes. Oh, my battery's dying. Damn it. My battery's dying. I don't even have the time anymore. I don't know what time I started this. Oh, God. That's why I'm supposed to charge my battery. It's 7:12, so I'm going to stop walking at 7:30. 7:30. I think I've been out here now for about 10 or 15 minutes. That's what I'm saying with my battery. I have to charge it. I was supposed to charge this at work yesterday, and I didn't do it. Didn't charge this. When I get to work today, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to reboot my battery. I'm going to charge my Apple Watch. So tomorrow, I'm not dragging my behind. That sunset looks beautiful. Not sunset, but sunrise, darling. Sunrise. I'm just out here at Walmart. Just making it do what it do. Making it do what it do. 23 people watching me. Good morning. How's everybody doing? You guys don't know me. I'm a homeless single woman. I talk about my life in a homeless shelter. So that's what we talk about over here. Good morning. How you doing? New Faith, Impact, Empowerment. How are you? Where there's a will, there's a way. I lost my mind. I was stuck. Good learning experience, though, made me stronger and wiser. Yep. Good for you, Drizzy. I feel you, Drizzy. Some of us had to hustle and do things to survive, yet hopefully we can redeem ourselves. Yeah, some people make it out and some people don't. So I'm making it out, you know. Every day I'm getting closer to my destiny and what my future is going to be for me, because I'm doing the work every day. I'm not sitting around crying. I'm not sitting around. I mean, it might be a week, a day, one day out of the week that I sit and question, and I'm just like, oh my God, how did I get here and all this other stuff. But guess what I do? I get right back up on that horse and keep riding it. I'm not going to stop. We ain't never going to stop or quit, right? Yeah, schools and gyms are usually tight in the U.S. Just put those items in a Ziploc bag. I was a member and I was 24/7. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the gyms are not 24/7 here in America, like in the U.S. or New Jersey. Gyms are not 24/7 now. After COVID, they used to be 24/7, but not no more. You are lucky the shelters are safe where you are. They are not safe here. Where I'm at, I'm up there with girls, and I think it's like 13 girls. I don't trust none of them, because some of them were drug addicts and alcoholics and stuff like that. But I work all day and I stay to myself. I don't have any of my personal belongings up there because they say when you leave for the day, you got to take everything with you. So I have 2 duffel bags that I keep all my stuff in, like my soap, my toothpaste, and all my toiletries and everything. And I don't really bring a lot of stuff up there, so there's nothing that they can steal from me anyway, because I don't leave nothing there for them to take. The only thing that's there are my bed sheets, my sheets for my bed, and I have in the shelter we all have like a twin mattress. So I don't have anything of any value that's there anyway for them to take. And they don't really bother with me. I guess I look mean. They don't mess with me. They don't mess with me at all. And I don't get involved with the foolery. Like a lot of them girls they go out there drugging all day, you know. And I believe the shelter should have the addicts, the people that have a problem with drugs and alcohol, they should be going to rehab, not being in a shelter around people who are really just not using drugs. That just doesn't mix. It doesn't mix. I'm just saying it doesn't mix. I think it's a recipe for disaster. Because I'm not like a people pleaser. I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, you know, I want everybody to like me. And some people want to be liked so bad by people and they just befriend anybody and they just feel like they want to be accepted. And I'm not one of those people. I said, I'm okay walking by myself. I'm okay being on my own. I'm not saying that I don't need anybody, but I'm okay walking over here alone. I don't feel no kind of way because I'm not walking with the crowd. You know what I mean? A lot of those girls in the shelter, they just want to be accepted. So they talking and chopping it up with anybody, telling all their business and all this stuff. I said, girl, listen, I'm in here trying to get my life together. I'm not trying to have friends, and I'm not trying to make enemies either. But some of them be having the wrong mindset. They be in there goofing off and acting like immature little kids. And these are women that's in their 40s and 50s. I said, wow, I be so motivated. Since I've been there, I've been getting up every day, going to work, going to the gym, getting out exercising, while they be sitting around there all day, not working, don't even look like they're looking for a job. You know, I think some of them are just kind of hopeless. You know, they're hopeless in their situation. They don't think that they can change their situation. You can, but, you know, I can't sit around and give you all my energy. I need my energy for myself. I gotta keep myself together and keep my own sanity sane. But, you know, I'm not judging them or anything, but some of them girls can do a lot better than what they're doing. Some of them are like, oh, I don't have a car. And, okay, well, that's no excuse, because if I didn't have a car, I'd be on a bus trying to make something shake. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I can't do this because I don't have this and that. Okay, some of the girls don't have a license. I say, y'all need to get your license. Get your license, because when you get your license, you have opportunities to get jobs that are further out, and you can get there. But a lot of them are into drugs, so I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell them, man. So many bangers in the Quran. Good day, Queen. It doesn't mix. What doesn't mix? You have a storage? Yes, I do have a storage. Yes, great ideas happen when we are alone. Yeah, I'm normally an introvert anyway, and I'm not saying that, oh, I don't need anybody. We all need somebody, right? But especially negative people, I don't follow behind negative women. If you got a positive mindset and you're doing what you have to do to get out of your situation, I don't mind being cool. But for the most part, those girls be having their head is just in the wind. Yes, I'm very well versed in the Quran. I myself am Christian. I enjoy theology. Oh, cool. That's what's up. Mr. Mulatto, how are you? How are you? Yes, great ideas happen when we're alone. And I'm not the type of woman to say I don't need anybody either. Like, I'm not one of those people. Oh, I don't need nobody. We all need somebody. I mean, there has been strangers that have helped me with stuff. So, people that, and most of the time, that's where most of your help is coming from anyway. It's coming from strangers, people we don't even know, right? So, but nonetheless, God is good, right? I do have a storage, and I'm trying to get rid of my storage. I'm trying to move my storage to another storage. But I've been at the storage every couple of days, just throwing stuff away, getting rid of clothes and stuff that I don't use, and getting rid of stuff that I don't need, and I just feel a release. Every time I throw stuff away and I go to the Goodwill and I throw things away and donate it to the Goodwill, I have clothes in stores that I haven't worn in like 5 or 6 years. Like, why am I keeping this? You know what I'm saying? Why do I feel like I need to keep this? So every time I go to stores and I get rid of things, I feel good. I feel like a release has happened. You know what I mean? I feel like a release has happened. And I feel good when I release things out of my life that I don't use. I'm not a pack rat anyway, but honestly, The only thing I'm keeping in storage is stuff for my business, my soap stuff, and my clothes and my shoes that I need for work, and stuff that I have in there that I already have that I still can use, like my clothes, my sneakers, my this, my that. But everything else, I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of things. Because every time I get rid of something, I feel a release happen in my heart. Like I feel a weight that has been lifted off of my spirit because these things are holding me back. Y'all don't understand, the more things that we consume in our lives, it just holds us back. It holds us down. It keeps us like in this prison of like captivity because you have these things that I'm paying for storage that I probably don't even really need. If I could just get rid of stuff that's not needed, I can get a smaller storage and be able to afford it a little bit better. So that's what I'm doing now. Yes, we all need someone and want to stay alone. Life is better when we have a special partner to share the experiences with. Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for partnerships and marriage and all that. Nothing wrong with it, as long as you're with the right person, you know what I mean? Just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate your positive thoughts and opinions on the matter. Helps me keep faith. Yes, no problem, Scottish Soda. We got to be positive out here. We can't be negative about life and just think that we're going to get anything out of it. So we got to think positive. And I mean, there's going to be days I'm not always like this now. But for the most part, I'm like this every day, pretty much. I have days where I fall short and I say, F this, screw that. But I'm never going to give up because I can't. I look forward to getting up every day, going to work and, talking to people and being nice to the customers. The customers get excited when they come in the store and you're nice to them. They like that. They be looking at me like, oh my God, you're not ghetto like the people at Walmart. Oh my God, you're not like the people in Walmart. When they look at you like, what are you doing here? So like, the customers be appreciating like good customer service, man. That goes a long way. Strangers entertain them are angels. May God send you more for help. Yeah, yes. Just hit 6:30 here, so I got to start my day. Enjoy your day. You're in my thoughts. Good luck and have a wonderful day. You too, Scottish Soda. I appreciate that. Yes, I agree. I was taught if it didn't fit in my sea bag, don't need it. Yeah. Good morning, Mustang guy. How are you? Drizzy, keep up the fight. I think we are both slumping right now, but good things are ahead. Yep. High speed, low drag. Hoorah. That's true. But I'm going to be walking back to my car because I'm almost at the 2-hour mark for YouTube. I'm going to walk around in circle one more time, and then I'm going to go to my car, go to ShopRite, see if I can find me some bananas. I love eating bananas in the morning because y'all know what? Bananas are really cheap. Bananas are dirt cheap. Bananas are really cheap. You can get like 4 bananas for like 60 cents or something. So bananas are cheap. Cheap little breakfast. I got bananas. I got some milk at the job. I'm going to eat some cereal. But I did my 30 minutes of cardio. You see how that was? Very easy, very demure. I didn't want to do it, but I didn't have a choice. I'm always like, I'm getting older, so I need to stretch my body. I need to do my yoga. So when I did my yoga yesterday, I did yoga at the gym, but the gym is too loud for me to really concentrate on yoga. I need like a quiet place. So that's another reason why I can't wait to move, so I can start doing my yoga again. And just in a quiet atmosphere where nobody's, the gym is loud. They got loud music playing in the background. You got people watching you, and I just try to stay on my purpose and stay on my focus, like stay focused on what I'm doing, not worrying about who's around me or who's watching me, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna get back into my yoga flow though. I got away from that a little bit, just being homeless and being everywhere and everywhere. But somebody was like, "Can you do yoga in your There's too many people, too many women watching. There's too many women in there. They be watching me. If I get on the yoga mat and do it on the floor, I probably could when everybody's asleep, but everybody's not always sleeping. I don't want nobody watching me when I'm doing yoga. I think that's weird, especially for the women. So I don't want nobody watching me like that. But for the most part, it is 7:24. So by the time I walk back to my car, it'll be 7:30. So that's what we're doing now. I'm walking back to the car. I had a good exercise. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I get off at 5. Hoorah! Thank God. I gotta start drinking more water. I feel like really dried out. I feel dehydrated. It's hard for me to drink water. I don't know why. It just is. I just don't like the way water tastes. Yesterday I had a soda. And I actually have a soda at my job that I need to get. But I don't drink sodas too often. I might have one soda a month. I like the way they taste. I know they're no good for you, but for the most part, yeah. I'm walking past another lady. It looked like she was in her car homeless. Everything. She got all this stuff in her trunk, so she's probably a van dweller too, a car dweller. But it's starting to get cold, so I hope a lot of these people that's out here van dwelling and car dwelling, they can find. I used to be a gambling addict. Yeah, I never got into gambling. Mentors, yes, I have killed most of my demons. East Coast, West Coast. You have a good day. Hope y'all have a great day. I'm about to shut this live stream off too. As soon as it gets to 120, that's about 2 hours. So I see 20 people watching me. I got 29 thumbs up. If you guys haven't thumbs me up already, can y'all give me a thumbs up? I would appreciate it. That helps people find my channel. It helps people. I do live stream every single day, and I never quit. So I'm gonna do social media. I'm gonna do YouTube until the wheels fall off. So, and also if you do social media, you have a chance that you can make some money from it. So that's another thing. You know, I can open that up as another form of income for myself. And we go from there. God is good, ain't he? God is good, and all the time. I never got into gambling. I would go to the casino every once in a while, but when I start, like, I put $10 or $20. After $10 or $20, I'm not gambling anything. Some people be going there, like, spending all their money, their paychecks and everything. That's just not my thing. I'm not trying to waste no money on gambling. I just don't have, thank God. I never was a gambler. She got a Tesla. I like the Teslas. I like the look of the Teslas. I might have to grab me one day, just to see what they be about. The birds, seagulls, I hate those seagulls. They be the ones pooping all over my car every day. Every night that I'm at the shelter, I get up, go to my car, I got bird poop everywhere. I be like, well, gosh darn it. IHOP is hiring. Maybe I'll look into that. See what they got going on. Maybe I can get a giant job at the IHOP. But I really need a nighttime job. I need an overnight job. Hopefully I'll catch your next live and hit that bell early. So I'll check back since YouTube notifications suck. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to screenshot you so I go back and check out your channel later. All right, mentors. See what you got going on. I just screenshotted it. Leslie and Grand Rising. The queen in the chat. Hi, Caesar. How you doing? Yes, I spend more than $20 at the casino. Once I lost that, I'm going. I know, right? That's how I am. I could never just my money to lose. Note. Appreciate it, KK. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to check out your channel in a little while. As soon as I get to work and get settled, I always just screenshot people. If anybody want me to check out what they got going on social media, I will check you out. If you want me to check you out, just say something, and I'm going to go check and see what you got going on your channel, because I'm always going to support. I'm not always about like, oh, just support me, subscribe, share my stuff. Like, we have to support one another. So, but if I see that I'm supporting you and I don't never see you again, then I'm gonna just let you go. So, but you see people that say that they want support, but they're not really supporting you. They just want to get the share, or you know. I'm not really selfish like that. I don't really be on social media like crazy. I'm not obsessed with it. Like, oh my God, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. I gotta get the likes, I gotta get the shares. Like, I don't really care about none of that. I just do it because I'm just trying to reach people. And God is moving me into the direction that I need to go into. So I'm not really too beat about like, oh, I gotta get the shares, I gotta get the likes. I'm not social media crazy like that. So, whew. My back's stiffed up. Back in my car, I'm just stretching my back because now playlists have been doing karaoke. I'm going to check out your channel as soon as I get to work and get settled. I'm going to check out your channel. So if anybody else here that supports me, and when I say support me, I see you here, you know, a lot, checking out what I got going on, checking out my journey. I will check out your channel, but if I don't see that you're not active here and you want me to check out your channel, that's different. But if I see people that's active and they watching me and they consistently, you know, talking and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to check you out. Because I'm going to support you because you guys support me. So let me see. Okay, I'm at 120. I did 2 hours. 2 hours live stream, and I got my exercise in. I'm just stretching my back because y'all know I'm getting old. So, whew. Grand Rising Queen. This is my first time in all that you was so true. I love your vibe, and I will follow you. Thank you. Do you make content? Because if you do, I'll follow you as well. A follow for and follow. I know they don't want us to say that on social media, but I did my see. All y'all need is 30 minutes of exercise. That's it. 30 minutes of some kind of cardio, or that's all you got to do, baby. Not hard. I just did a slow vibe exercise today, a slow cardio workout. I just walked today, right? No gym, just walked, and I'm done for today. Every day doesn't always have to be like this big drawn out situation, like, oh, I gotta get the dumbbells, oh, I gotta run like a crazy person, I gotta run like the wind. Like, exercise is very easy, and it can be very light and simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy and psychotically, So it's 7:30. I'm gonna drive over to the store so I can get my bananas, and then I'm gonna go get dressed for work. I made great time, and I'm glad I didn't go to the gym, because if I would have went to the gym, I would have been in there just rushing and not focusing. I want to be at peace. I want to be at peace with what I'm doing. So if I'm not at peace, we got a problem, baby. I just want to be peace and restful, peace and rested at what I'm doing. So I was at peace with my work, with my walk, and I normally don't always live stream when I'm exercising because I feel like it's a distraction. But today I just felt like keeping the phone on and letting y'all see my journey of what I do every day. This is what I do every day. I do the same thing every day, and yes, I get tired of it. Yes, I get burnt out. I sure do. I get burnt out, baby. But this is life. I think we all do the same things every day, right? It gets burnt out. I'm taking off some vacation time at work because I have a lot of like vacation time and stuff that I have to take before I lose it. So that's what I'm going to do. My hands hurt too. I'm getting old. Look at this big old truck. He's driving it though, ain't he? I am getting old out this piece, y'all. But I don't have no problem with aging. Like, I don't have a problem with getting old. I have no problem with getting old. Um, but my hands are starting to feel like old people hands. My hands are feeling but I lift weights and stuff, and I have weights in my hand, but I have to get like more of a routine with my fitness workouts. I got to get something written down about what I'm going to be doing, like, daily. I have to get more of a routine because I just kind of go in there and do whatever. I'm working out, but I have no routine behind it. Like, okay, I'm going to work on this today. I don't have that. And I could find that from any exercise trainer or any exercise video on YouTube. So I want to get more uniform with my workouts, and what I'm going to do every day. I want to have it already planned out and go from there. Just have a plan for it. And when you have a plan, it kind of works a little bit better. I'm doing good, but I can do better. You know what I mean? My hands are frozen. That's how y'all know the weather's changing. It's chilly out here now, but my hands feel like they're just numb right now. They're numb, but it's like a frozen numb. I don't know why my hands feel like they're frozen though. That's so weird. Next time I just gotta put on some gloves. Put on some gloves to keep my hands warm. Because your hands are so important. We need our hands, right? We need our hands. We need our feet. We need our eyeballs. We need our bodies to be healthy. We need our bodies to be healthy, man. But God is good nonetheless, and I'm thankful to be up this morning, up and at it, um, doing my thing. Even though I do the same thing every day, I'm just glad that I'm able to do a thing, right? Because some people are in the hospital bed, they're in the ICU, and they can't do nothing even if they tried. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for my life. Even though I complain sometimes, I just have to always sit back and say how thankful I am to just be alive and well. Just acknowledging the fact that I am doing okay. Even in the homeless shelter, I am doing all right. Even in the shelter, I'm doing all right. And God is going to send the people that I need in my life to be able to assist me, like the programs. The programs are going to come my way. Why? because I'm doing what I got to do. God is not going to just place things in our hands, especially if we not anything. You can't just be asking God for stuff that you're not trying to work for. God is just not going to just give you stuff. It doesn't work that way. Oh, let me pray for $1,000,000 and God, God's going to give it to me. No, it doesn't work that way, my friend. You got to stay in prayer. You got to serve him, number one. You have to serve him, but you don't want to serve him and just say, oh, I'm just serving God because I want this or I want that. It doesn't work that way, because God always knows if we're serving him for crazy reasons, crazy causes, because I just want this, so when I get what I need, then screw God. God sees that. He knows, you know? I mean, I'm not perfect now. I don't live the perfect life. But I know that I love the Lord, and God knows my heart. You know what I mean? The good Lord knows my heart. And look, all that time I was trying to find my charger, and look what I found. Look what I found. So we're going to charge. I'm going to charge it when I get to work. But God knows my heart, and God knows that I'm genuine. Like, it doesn't matter what men think. It doesn't matter what men feel about you or people in this world. It's about how God is looking at you. God knows our hearts. God knows our thoughts. He knows how we're feeling every day. God knows when we're hurting, when we're in pain. He knows all of that. So we got to tap in. Yes, absolutely. Got to get out and sue people. Sue people. You remind me of me when I was in the shelter with my kids when I was younger. Just keep being motivated. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm about women empowerment. Yes, 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 yes. Stay safe. All right, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I'm going to go into the store and go get what I need to get. But I thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Caesar. Thank you so much. Thank guys for the support. I will be live this afternoon sometime before I go back into the shelter. I'm going to go live again. So I hope that you guys can check me out. I get out of work at 5, so maybe between like 6-ish or 7 or whatever, I'm going to go live before I go back before I check back into the shelter this afternoon. So thank you guys for checking on me. Thanks for coming here, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Have a great day.